So we got shoot through all enemies for 230% damage. Knocking them backward. Knockback is nice. Slash all enemies for 150% damage, and then they wound for 4 seconds. They take 50% extra damage from all sources. They do not get shot through, though. Tactical slide. Can fire in either direction while sliding. Can be hit, though. Suppressing fire. Fire rapidly, stunning and hitting nearby enemies for 6 by 60%. Take out your shotgun fire, hitting all nearby enemies. Probably won't go through, but... let's try the new stuff and see what happens. I want to say I've used the combat knife in Risk of Rain 2. I think maybe that's a thing. Alright. And we don't have... so, enemies always spawn as elites. There's a second artifact somewhere that does really awesome things with this particular one. I'm going to leave it off at the moment, because otherwise they're just going to all spawn as elites, and it's going to be way harder without any real bonus to it. I think a note has been slipped under my door. Alright. Give me 1 minute here. Alright, we're back. Okay. So... make sure we're not tangled anywhere. Okay. Alright, here we go. That's going to be interesting. Okay. Nope. And haven't even made it out of the first area here. I don't have combat roll. Oh. Nope, can't come over. Okay. Doesn't go through. Okay. So it's only ever going to hit the first person in the stack. Ouch. That was a careless jump. Okay, I can't make that jump down to where I want to go. I don't see anything up here. No. That's too bad. Oh, I thought I might be able to. Yes. There we go. Artifact of Kin. So this is all enemies are of a certain type. So in every single level, if you hit it, you're only going to get you're only going to get enemies of one particular enemy type, which is pretty good, but also slightly stressful, perhaps. Especially in meadows when you get kids. Oh, no. That's very bad. Damn. That might have been close, but... Not my favorite, but... Best jumps are careless, yeah. Hey Silver, how's it going? And prison shackles. Nice. Slows all enemies on hitting them. Ooh. And here is the absolute best for the soldier, or who am I? Soldier syringe increases attack speed. That's it. Nothing else. Rotten brain. Bounces brain. Leeching seed, always a plus. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna stay out of the way of that one. There he is. Okay, so heavy hit. Might have been a slight problem. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This is fine. Yeah, it's still good. Alright, I don't have any more chests, I don't think. So I don't want to stick around too much longer, because otherwise things get harder faster. There appears to be a secret spot down there. I still don't know how to get there specifically. Down? Nope. In this way? Nope. It's a Lemurian statue. I don't have any specific down spots we can go in. Doesn't look like it. Alright, we're still in easy. Fungal Haven, yay. Ouch. Oof. 167. Ooh, what's that? He's unaffected by stagger. That's too bad. Ouch. 169. Nice. Right, and we're gonna go over there. Oop. Ow. Terrible idea. Ouch. Stop. Alright, so let's go higher. Great idea. Barbed wire, one of my favorites. Okay, so we go to the left side, drop down gently-ish. Alright, and then immediate left. Nice. Daggers. Forgot about it for a second. Yikes. That was a bad choice. Alright. Where am I? I don't have them. Cool. Used to be a health bar for all of our drones. I don't see any anymore. Okay. Okay. This is fine. Tesla coil. Oh, that's really good. It's the goat hoof. Okay. 84. Alright, so the next problem is I need to get over there. That's not happening this turn. Oh, it does go both of them. Cool. Too close. Or he wasn't close enough. Okay. Alright, so this isn't gonna help. Let's drop down. You have to be over there and actually activate it, I think. Okay, so nice. I haven't actually explored everything, but I think we're good. Okay, this is fine. Oh, that's bad. Oh, God. Ah. Okay, I'm out. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. So back to menu. I'm gonna look at it, but you know, I already know what it does. So only one enemy type spawns per stage. Yeah, we're not gonna do that one this time. Maybe someday later. But for right now, we're good. Okay. So we can climb down over there. Hopefully there's something useful. Not really. That's too bad. Alright, well, too bad. another one takes its place. Nothing. Okay. Move on to the next area. Just hitting down doesn't make us go down there. That's good. Just shy. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Ooh. Yeah, it might have actually made us dodge stuff. It's pretty cool. I didn't think it would. Do love the chance to automatically detonate in place. There we go. I actually wasn't expecting that. Can't climb that though. Okay, so I apparently already got this. Item. Foreign fruit. Heal and use. What the? Really? I didn't know it could spawn an enemy. Block stuff. Topaz brooch kills grant temporary barrier. It's pretty temporary. Mortar tube. What was that? Enemies drop extra gold, nice. And 30 on that one. Meat nugget. It's always the worst. course. Wait, what? Way over there? No. It's ridiculous. How did they go the other way? Nice. "25 HP, you say? That's a really small amount." So what the actual hell was that? Nice, got a key. Yeah, we're gonna want that one. As much as I do love the foreign fruit, the explorer's chest to open literally everything nearby is gonna come in handy later. Alright, let's get out of here. This is fine. Meats. Alright, I don't have head stompers, so it's not going to do any extra damage if I actually land on them. Which is really too bad. because I do love landing on them. Nothing else here. Cool. Let's go faster. I thought I heard something, but I wasn't too sure. Alright, I think I'm much more better equipped to handle this this time around. Um, 114. There we go. Ouch. Does say damage received from all sources is increased, so that is going to be a helpful one. Missed. All the times. Can't actually make that jump, can I? That's one way to go. Links to... Okay. Killed by a tuber. A carrot. Alright, so we got barbed wire this time around. Ceremonial dagger, always helpful. Foreign fruit. And colossal knurl. Increase maximum health by 40, regeneration by 1.2 per second, and armor by 6. New challenge. Right, artifact. Among the mushrooms is going to be the artifact of distortion, is the one that I saw the plinth for, but I can't reach the other thing. Below the bridge, probably is going to be the sky one. Not the sky meadow, oh, that might be it, I suppose. I think it's the... No, in the meadow I already got. Below the bridge should be... I don't remember what it's called. We found it. Been there before. Okay, so we haven't found them. Alright, cool. Well... I kind of like the setup. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we're way on the side. Well, at least look left. Alright, nothing up top again. Alright. As soon as all the money comes over, we're taking that one. We'll shoot you from over here. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, gotta get the goat hoof. That is one of the best cheap artifacts in the entire game. There we go. Dynamite plunger. Quite frankly, I didn't want to put up with him, so glad. Alright, I can run one more of those. Come on. That took far too long. Those guys are terrible at guessing where I'm going to be. Maybe the point, I guess. Alright, so let's not do mountain. Goat's hoof. Easy. There we go. Alright, I already did this. Oh, we got a soldier syringe. That's equipment. I don't think I want equipment. Oh, that was not equipment. 25. Barbed wire again. Whee! All right. Really? Ah, that's why this exists. Alright, now I need to go basically straight up. Hey, Lennon. Cryo EM data clustering. XP. Drone repair kit. Nope. Alright, drone repair kit. EM data clustering. Man. There we go. Ice cube. Permafrost. Okay, so data's in 3 space. K-means. You know what? I actually did do K-means algorithm. It's one of the things I might actually know. Has, however, been a very long time. Tried to reduce it to 2 dimensions, doesn't work out, okay? Wandering vagrant. Ugh. Oh, God. Okay, we're just, yep, alright. Nope. Game, please. That was pretty brilliant. I love it. Okay, there we go. How do I still have time to game every Friday? Oh, it's easy, I just don't. I've still got a ton of work otherwise to do, but the fact is that I need to make some time for myself. Because otherwise I'm going to go insane. But I'm going to lock myself up tomorrow and attempt to do some extra stuff with making rubrics. I feel like that is something, but it doesn't. No, just can't get down there. Right, Sky Meadow. Alright, so let's do this real quick. So let's see. K-means algorithm. Okay. K-means clustering, method of vector quantization, signal processing, aims to partition n observations into k clusters. Yeah, okay, I've done that before. At some point or another. Partitions the data space into Voronoi cells. Minimize within cluster variances. Squared Euclidean distance. Okay. Got that part. Mean optimizes squared errors, whereas only geometric median minimizes Euclidean distances. Okay. Given a set of observations, x1 through xn, where each observation is a d-dimensional vector, partition the n observations into k less than n number of sets, so as to minimize within cluster sum of squares. Yep. So the variance for all of them. Mu sub I is the mean, also called the centroid of the points in each S sub I. So sum up all of the vectors that are within that particular region, and then divide by the one over the absolute value of S sub I, where it's the set, size of the set. Usual L2 norm. Okay. Doesn't necessarily help. Okay. So algorithm known as k-means, also referred to as Lloyd's. Assignment step, give every individual point. No. There exist much faster alternatives. Cool. Assign each observation to the cluster nearest to the mean. So we're going to pick like 3 random points, essentially. Given an initial set of k-means. Okay. Find the least squared Euclidean distance. And then that gives you a Voronoi diagram. And then update each of the centroids by not guaranteed to find optimum. Yeah, no kidding. Right, so k equals 3 are randomly generated initial mean centroids. Yeah, whatever. K clusters are created by associating every observation with the nearest mean. The partitions here represent for in a diagram. Okay. I know this is not the one you're doing. The centroid of each of the K clusters becomes the new mean. Steps 2 and 3 are repeated until convergence has been reached. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. We want to do cryo-EM, data clustering. Okay, so that particular phrase is not known. Ooh. Alright, unsupervised cryo-EM data clustering through adaptively... Oh, come on. Fine. Adaptively constrained k-means algorithm. Published 2016. Don't know if that's one you're going for, but... Yeah, you're going to want me to pay for this, aren't you? Ooh, no, it's the full paper. Awesome. Okay, traditional, adaptive, characteristic. Here we go. ACK means... Makes a little compromise on balance of class size, yet improves the classification accuracy. Okay. Okay. So ACK means input. We get the set of all vectors, or set of data points. You're saying it's in 3 space. That's perfectly fine. K is the number of classes sigma 0. And it's going to be the minimum fraction of data points that are changed membership. Okay. Beta, the weight on adaptive constraint term. Initialize centroids mu sub j by randomly selecting k data points from the input data. Alright, that looks normal. Compute row. Not previously determined what the row is. Cool. According to rho sub I equals argument minimum sub j of dissimilarity of x sub I mu sub j. Update mu sub j by averaging data points within the same class. Okay, while sigma is greater than sigma 0. Okay. So how many data points out of your total have changed which group they were in? Randomly select 10 images, R sub m, 1 through 10, and compute T sub m for m 1 to 10. According to T sub m, not previously defined, cool, is equal to the max dissimilarity of R sub m mu sub j minus min dissimilarity of x sub m mu sub j. So Find the maximum dissimilarity. Images. I don't think I see where this is going quite yet. Compute d sub c, according to d sub c equals the sum of all of those t sub m's over 10. So find the average. Find the average of the max minus min dissimilarity of your r sub m and x sub m. I'm having a problem with that one. Because I don't know what images are. Oh, they explain it up above. Probably would have been helpful to actually read it. Yeah, this is all P and J though. That's not row or R or any of that stuff. So, all right, compute lambda, which equals beta, the weight on the adaptive constraint term, times d sub c over 2. So that's our average distance between the dissimilarities, max and min, of these images. Divided by n over k. N is the number of data points that we have, divided by k, the number of regions we have. So n over k is going to be how many points should be in each region. So we're dividing the max minus min dissimilarity by 2, and then also dividing it by the number of points in each region, times the adaptive constraint term. Makes sense that it's just something else. Save the old assignment vector, p old equals the former p, for I equals 1 to n. Calculate s prime, is delta. What the hell's delta? There's no delta. They have never defined delta in this entire paper. Alright, maybe I'm just being, you know, unsmart here, but like the hell is delta? Maybe they meant lambda? No, they got lambda in the next thing. Maybe they meant d. But it's p sub m comma l. There are also no L's anywhere in the prior sections of the paper, which is just an index, but, like, there aren't any L's. This is not super well written. Well, that doesn't mean that they're wrong, right? They're perfectly right, I'm sure. But the problem is that it's just not apparent what they're doing because they've just like taken down their code and kind of thrown it into a paper instead of maybe doing something a little more useful with it. You know who I need in here is Moohoodles. Need her to just read this. Update p sub I according to p sub I equals argmin j of dissimilarity x sub I j mu sub j plus 2 lambda s prime sub j. Oh, that's a j, not an l. That would have been helpful. Oh my god, you guys. End the for loop. Update mu sub j by averaging data points within the same class, same as always. Then compute sigma according to sigma equals 1 minus 1 over n, so it's an averaging the number of delta of pi old and pi. Okay, so delta is just going to be the change, I think. The standard definition of delta. Alright, so it's p sub m. What's the change between p sub m and L? But that should be probably j? Maybe? Oh my god. They're doing good math. They probably did something that is perfectly fine for them to understand, but, like, I can't read it. Now, granted, I'm also not a mathematician. I'm not specializing in this area. But nonetheless, But hey, good news, Blainlin. Another month, I'm going to have a lot more time on my hands to read your stuff. In fact, more like 20 days. Woo! Alright. Let's get back into it. Oh, nope. Ow. Oh. Yeah. Nope. I'm out. Nope. Hell no. Ouch. Ooh. Right, trees. So many of them are just going to fall to their deaths, and it's kind of amusing. Nope. No. Can't go back down that way. Ooh. Mountain? Don't think so. Nope. Teleporter? Don't think so. At least not yet. Can jump it. Alright. That looks breakable. Slightly scary. That almost looks like... Ouch. I don't know. It's just a drone. What is it? Oh, no, that wasn't a good idea. Not super great. Alright, that fall definitely would have killed me. Damn. Didn't wait long enough. Is that gonna work? No, not really. Oh, great. Magma worm's gonna bleed. Ouch. .382, come on. So close. Oh, oh, that's bad. 24. Oh no. Ah. You have broken every bone in your body. Yep. That's about right. All right. Yeah, right. I do like some green. All right, let's go again. We've already gotten that artifact, so we don't need it. There may be a place for us to grab the variant lore log. Ooh, hi. Came right to us. How convenient. Alright, I didn't see anything up there, but it's worth a shot to look at it. Oh well. Okay. Crabbies. Yeah. Might be a place up there to get in, but I can't actually see any, so. Oh well. Down here we've got 25. Yep. One that goes for $25. Gonna have to scoot. Barbed wire, always appreciated. Especially this early in the game, that's pretty nice. Alright. 2 for 50 right next to each other. Infusion! Yes! Alright, so permanently... I get to permanently increase my health every time I kill an enemy. Only by 1, but there's a lot of enemies. So, generally speaking, we try to get this as quickly as possible, as early as possible in the entire game. Red whip, nice. Six. Still can't make those jumps, but so close. Alright, there we go. Falling to low health stops time. Critical goat hoof. Alright, movement is going to be key. There it is. Found the logbook. There is nothing down below. This place is pretty desolate. Let's do it. Don't have a whole lot. I think the crown just means he's a boss of the level. That's okay. Okay. Yikes. That was a little poorly timed. go. Whoa! Okay. Alright, so no cheese in this one. Could actually hit him. He's got all these ads on him, so that's gonna be fun. Can cheese these guys though. Ah, shoot. There we go. Oh, no. Yep. Your family will never know how you died. Yeah, that's about right. Crap. Okay. Try again. Nothing. However. Wow, that's a long way down. Wow. What? Found this prison in this world. Okay, so that's a thing. Apparently you're not supposed to be content with finding this area. Okay, cool. Ow, jerk. Alright, down? Yes. This is ridiculous. What is this? Oh, hello. Artifact of Honor. And where did I get that one? I feel like we already got that. If it's not Honor, what is it? Nope, nothing here. Okay. Let's go. Nope, oh no. That was dumb. Oh, okay. I get it. I'm very sorry that I don't have infusion again this time. But we'll get over it. Wasted. Oh. Reduce cooldown of equipment. Smart shopper. Enemies drop extra gold. Always nice. Really? Chance to fire yet another missile. Desolate Force 3. Excellent. Don't want it. Oh wait, there's a... smashy drone. Really? Retaliate on taking heavy damage. Ooh, there's another log. What's this one? Jellyfish. Nice. Ooh. Right back to the edge. Alright, that actually worked really well. Let's see if we can find anything else real quick. Apart from that, we'll... oh, hey, there's another one of these. Yay. Mechanized militia. Ugh. I believe Samarang is in fact the item that we got because of killing the guy, but well, we'll see. Nah, there's nothing else over here worth anything. But we're doing pretty well. Pretty equipped. Alrighty. That was bad. Managed to hit our right button at the exact same time as right trigger. So, if anybody doesn't know me, hi, my name is Obi-Wan Pez. This is Simplex Pachinko. We are playing some Risk of Rain Returns, because we played the original a long time ago, and it is just kind of been a perennial favorite. Not to say this is all I do or anything like that, but, you know. On Tuesday nights, typically we do a math stream, so if anybody is coming in for questions, we can do some math help type stuff. And yeah, so we do some math help type stuff on Tuesday nights. Sorry, get a little stressful here sometimes. And we do all sorts of stuff. Generally speaking, I have been teaching at a 2-year college for about 15 years, and jeez. We're just coming to the end of my 15-year stint. It's been a lovely time and all that, but my family got a really awesome offer, and we're gonna go live in England for 3 years. So, like, that's happening. A bunch of our streamer type friends are also over there, so that's kind of convenient and really nice for us to get to hang out with him for a while. Ouch. You jerk. I don't like that very much. So if anybody would like any more like UK time zone people, I know quite a few. Commander Psyche, Psyche, is one of our buddies over in Northern Ireland. She has a stream which had been devoted to, mostly not Risk a Brain. Had been mostly devoted to okay. Had been mostly devoted to, sorry, I'm a little distracted. That's crazy. Alright, cool. Sorry, had been mostly devoted to Elite Dangerous for a while, and then she is still generally a variety streamer, does all sorts of stuff. But nonetheless, Elite Dangerous had been kind of her main thing for a while, and a source of a lot of her videos on YouTube. Lately, she's just been doing like wide variety streaming and all sorts of cool stuff. Psyche, not to be confused with Psyche, is also an Elite Dangerous type streamer, also a variety streamer more lately. The both of them have been taking a bit of a break from Elite Dangerous, but it's kind of always going to be something they come back to time. Been playing a lot of. They have been playing a lot of Starfield lately, and Psyche has been just recently doing a game called The Invincible, which has convinced me that I probably need to play that. And that is a game based on a short story work of fiction by Stanislaw Lem from Poland. Kind of has a 60s aesthetic to it. I love the look of it. All right. Huh. Wow, okay. What the hell just happened? Ooh, okay. Game, please. No. Oh no. Oh, they're throwing things. So also, do they just keep spawning stuff? Oh no! That's terrible behavior. Why would you do that? Do not approve. How dare. Uh oh. Okay. Really? I approve of that. I don't know how I'm absorbing so much damage. What is that? Oh, the cape. It's the cape. Okay, we are going to, I think, definitely repair those drones. I think we're going to take a short break, grab a drink in the fridge, and be right back. This will also allow our ads to run, which supports the streams, and thank you very much for hanging around and all that. Again, anybody who doesn't know me, I'm Obi-Wan Pez. This is Simplex Pachinko. We do math on Tuesday nights, and rather obsessively. Oh yes, there are other UK streamers that I do want to mention. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I'm just, this is fine. Really? You didn't give me time. Alright. Be right back. Alright, apologies for that. Yeah, no. I just needed to take the sweatshirt off. It was getting a little warm in here. Okay, so let's get back to the game. Right. Yeah, we'll get a drink later. I still have a bit of coffee, a bit of water, so we're good. for a while at least. So yeah, our other UK streamer type friends. There is Asticon. Nothing. Asticon is a very nice person who's helped out a whole bunch in terms of like getting the word about different streamers type streams and other really awesome stuff that people have been up to. Somebody was at really low health up there. Let's see, who else we got? Another jetpack over there. Just gonna keep firing things. Alright, we're up to insane difficulty. Who else do I watch? Just having a hard time remembering. I have also come across a few fairly new people, so I'm also trying to filter. That's not too much then. Hey, Ancient Valley, that was it. So in Ancient Valley there should be something under the bridge. Nope. Don't like them. They gore with the horns. Clayman. Paul's goat hoof. Again, very much helpful. I don't like these guys. Nope. Okay. New skin. Challenge complete, get the walkie-talkie. Alright, let's go back and check these out. Alright, so what new things do we have for this? It's been a long time since I've played the first one, so... it's not here because I've never collected it. Okay. No, that makes sense. What do we get from the Mew construct? Heal by 2.5% of your maximum health every 5 seconds after the teleporter's been active. Jellyfish. Killed 331. Killed by 1. Clayman. Ow. I get it now. I thought they were just guys with like a helmet or something. Okay. Oh no, there we go. The backup unlocked. Oh, characters. Wait. Oh, right. This guy got... What did I do with the commando? Oh, just the new skin. Alright. I'm okay, I promise. Nope. So, single player. We get new skin. There we go. Some bright yellow instead of... Alright, cool. Left first. Just gotta be way in there. $24. Almost every time. Nope. Alright, but good news. Bad news. Can't do that. Ouch. There we go. Alright, definitely getting soldier serum. Cool. Oh, 50. Man, that is a lot of stuff. $49 again. Again with the $1. Alright, let's get this. We'll go random. Fireworks. This is probably my favorite item. And I know I say that a lot, but... favorite item on the 0 tier. Because of that. I don't have to do any work. Soldier serum, nice, nice. Chance to crit double damage. Nothing there. Okay. I do like the disposable rocket launcher. That's not good. Ah. Alright, I got too cocky. But, I am humble enough to at least admit it. 25. Ah. Excellent. Oh no. Rocket launcher, nice choice. Alright, there shouldn't be anything down here. Nope. God, man, that's awful. Order. We're stacking up some pretty good money here. Alright, in addition to our awesome Northern Ireland and UK streamers, we also have the associated people. So one such person is Solu_9, who has been instrumental in getting the word out there about our stream. Not particularly our math stream, but nonetheless, it's been helpful in like telling other people about the fact that we have some streams. Solu is in Canada, I believe originally Puerto Rican by birth, and has all sorts of cooking streams and cool stuff like that. Does all sorts of variety. So, friend of Obi. Also associated with Psyche, we have Mitidori, MTQ Capture, or Ms. Tech, as she goes by. That was not what I meant to do. I meant to stab them. Oh. And then, of course, we have our, almost got me. Have our math-type streamers. We have E to the 2i pi. Just met him fairly recently. But pretty awesome all-around person. Definitely have the money for it. Oh no. We're just gonna park it right here. Alright, there we go. That's just, I love it. It's just ridiculous. Okay, nothing else over here. Not seeing any way down over there. Not that we need it, but I don't think I actually went up here. Oh no, that's where I came from. Never mind. Nah. I don't know if maintaining my momentum is just too OP. Nothing. Okay. And we're off. Down caverns. Go up first. Okay. Almost there. We do have the rusty knife. That's what's dealing extra damage. Yes. Cool. There we go. Woo. And fireworks. Alright, here's the teleporter, nice and easy. think the other guys are too far away to be affected, which is really too bad. Can't get up there, so we'll just come down this way. Okay. Out of range. Very nice. Ouch. Okay, that didn't work. Damn. Alright. Thank you. Good job, game. Alright, if you would excuse me for just 1 minute here. Be back very shortly. Alright. Thank you everybody for hanging around. Sorry about that. Now is the time to actually go get the drink. So, this evening is hashtag not sponsored by... What do we got? Vaesen Brewing Company. Golden Walrus. Golden Stout. So if anybody is in the market for something interesting. 6.5 ABV. Coffee, cocoa nibs, and vanilla. Be responsible. And if any of you all are under 21, you're not missing much. Don't worry. At least 21 in the States. We're going to ditch the other music. Alright, we shall return. And, do we have any problems here? We good? I think we're good. Alright, here we go. Got a lot of stuff right here immediately, so collect all of the free things. Hopefully we can get over... I think we can get over 50 here. Oh yeah. Ugh. Okay, I lied. There we go. So we'll go and collect that 50 chest from up here. Okay. Smart shopper, drop extra. Good for us. Not so great for them. Don't want to do it just yet. Head stompers. Alright. Okay. That's actually perfect. Sprouting egg. Rapidly heal away from danger. So as long as we're not actually taking damage, I believe. Yep. Oh, facing the wrong way. Cool, cool, cool. That is a fairly rapid heal. Yeah. Like it. Okay, so... utility. Backup magazine. So this gets us an extra secondary skill, which at the moment we have for knife. Our combat knife attack deals... I think it's like twice damage from what we normally do on just regular attacks. And, yeah, does pretty well. Ooh, there we go. Call drones for backup for 10 seconds. Nope. Stay down here. Alright, every time you fail a shrine, get some bonus damage. Yeah, this is where we found the log, I think. There's nothing here. Too bad. Alright. I was under the impression that the enemies who were in the explosion radius took damage, but they may not. So this might be entirely detrimental to me to actually have it on, but it does make things a little more spicy. All right, I think we're good. Yep. Nope. Damn it. Didn't activate it fast enough, or just run away. Should have just run away. Alright, try it again. This looks like approximately the same variant of Dried Lake. If it's not, it's very close. There we go. Hi. If anyone is new, good evening and welcome. My name is Obi-Wan Pez. This is in Simplex Pachinko. We do math streams on Tuesday nights and game streams on Fridays. So tonight, obviously, Risk of Rain returns. The original Risk of Rain was a fun one that we did like. And did on stream at one point, but never really completed. So we got like all the achievements and just never went much further than that. Didn't get all the items and unlocks. But really that's, you know, that's my fault. So. Have not always been super diligent. Generally speaking, I am one of those people who likes to 100% just about everything, so. Brilliant Behemoth, all attacks explode. Alright, so this deals extra damage to all the guys at the receiving end. don't understand. Oh, yeah, I did take... For a second there, I thought I hadn't gotten the spike strips, but I did. Okay, okay. Ooh, another 20 down here for... The imps are just so great. So much easier. Before we had to go chase them down, it was terrible. Spike strips on taking damage. Okay. Yep. Yep. Right, that was where the log was originally, so this is the same variant as it was before. Here we go. I didn't get the shrine. I'm loving it. Yep, that's yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, right through the middle. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Oh, wow. GTFO? Nope. Mm-mm. I'm out. Alright, I can shoot them from over here. That's fine. It's such cheese and I love it. The only thing I'm really wishing is that I had infusion, but that's not really surprising. It's favorite second tier item. Jesus. This is just stupid awesome. This is gonna be really annoying, by the way. get the redwood? Nope. Okay. I don't know why my speed was increased there for a second. Because I wasn't in that radius anywhere. Ah. There's roots on that mushroom. No, goes from underneath. Okay, never mind. No, okay, it is. Oh, okay, that one too, apparently. Okay, that's confusing. I mean, all it really means is that I just have more to understand. Is it? Yeah, there we go. Yep. Let's just leave that alone for a while. Because otherwise I'm just going to die. 167. What? Oh. That was dumb. Alright. Do not like. Nope. Oh, hi. I think the game's trying to tell me I'm taking too long. Okay, you're here. Yay. Man. Ugh. Missile drone. It's probably a ridiculous and stupid idea, but... Ah, no, I didn't get the log. Alright. Nothing. Cool. I need 55. Barbed wire? Not enough. 60. It's gonna be a bit. 25 was just utility, so... Or... tool. Gunner, yep. Bonk. Alright, got another 25 here. Hapu feather. Always another welcome item. Right. Increased health regen, yep. Think that those drones need to be a bit smarter. Like, move out of range of melee. Move out of melee range until they're ready to recharge and then charge in, or something like that. Because sitting inside of melee range is just not a good idea. Dynamite. Spike strips. Nothing else there. Alright. Oh. Alright, I'm guessing there's not another. No. probably good enough for now. That was kind of silly. Yeah, that worked alright. Too far. Way too far away. There we go. Oh. Drone exploded. Mysterious file for health regen. We also have more than enough to go get our 60 that we had over here. Nice. All block damage heals you. I don't think there was anything else. Nope. Shrine. Nah. Sky Meadow. This is a new variant for me, I think. Nope. 78. Okay. Oh, that can go up. 24 healing. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Oh dear. Yeah, there we go. This is fine. Nothing useful. Retaliate, not taking heavy. It was a waste, but I mean, it wasn't gonna go anywhere. We need to get up there. Or just maybe use this. Nope. You go to the top. Nice. I do, in fact, sometimes like being a Chaos Gremlin, but it's not terribly often. Welcome on into everybody. This is Obi-Wan Pez for Ensimplex Pachinko. We're doing some Risk of Rain returns tonight, and chatting about random stuff occasionally. How y'all doing? We usually do a Tuesday night math stream for anybody who's interested in getting some math help. I am a 15-year... I don't know, what would you call that? Expert, I suppose. Math teacher in Mid-Atlantic of the United States. And, been, teaching all sorts of math. Basically everything from Algebra 1 all the way through differential equations at the college level. We'll be at some point in the near future doing something different, so be on the lookout for me talking about that. Yikes. extreme waste. And I forgot where... Ugh. I forgot where the teleporter is. Oh, that wasn't good. That's like all the way over on the side, isn't it? Oh no, yeah. It's it. Yep. Just totally missed. Jeez. Oh my god, this is gonna be awful. Oh, you lucky jerk. That guy just saved you so bad. No. Okay. Let's see, I think a couple more rounds of this, and then we'll be trying to find somebody to raid tonight. I do have to do a 5K tomorrow, so... My spouse is probably questioning the wisdom of grabbing a beer, but it's fine. Okay. So we don't have anything useful here. Usually it's like a hint. It's, you know, something being there, a little obvious like that. Means there's some way to get to it, but I mean, it doesn't seem to be anything down there in the first place, so that's fine. Okay, up and around. Nothing up top. Should be 5. 4. That's so unfair. Alright, Hapu Feather. Alright, so this deals... goes for electric damage after you've taken several hits. Well, that's too bad. It's pretty sweet. Alright. Extra damage while failing shrines. That's okay. Man. Oh, no. Ah, crap. No. Make it even worse, there's nothing here. I'm just really not getting anything. Alright, shrine's dead too, right? Usually it is. No information. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's what I want to see. Yeah. So that might be character specific, if there's anything. God, that's awful. That was dumb. I haven't been over here yet. That's how busy I've been. Oh man. Will-o'-the-wisp, very nice. Desolate Forest 5. Nothing here. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, the only thing that was over there was a drone. So not particularly worthwhile. I'm just gonna cheese. I'm out of, again, I can't get in there. What is in, how do we get in there? Hmm. Get out of there. Yikes. Missiles, let's go. Oh my god. This is not particularly going well. Yeah, they don't hurt each other. Curses. I was hoping that the enemies hurt each other, but I guess not. I mean specifically with the artifact. No such luck. Oops. Ah. Does actually matter which way you're facing. Lovely. Oh. Rookie mistake. Cracked mirror. I remember what cracked mirror can do. That's gonna be a pain. So Risk of Rain 2, or Risk of Rain Returns, is a bit different than the original. So if anybody is interested, it is, I would think, worth, $15 if you really like the original game. Remaster does have, in addition to just better graphics and game quality, generally speaking, it also has some interesting features and different unlockables and stuff like that, some of which I believe were implemented in Risk of Rain 2. Right. That's not good. Huh. That did nothing. So many children. Nothing. Yeah, that worked out pretty nice. Jeez. I'm out. No, screw this. That was enough for me. Clayman. Oh, I get the spark. I see. There we go. Artifact shard. Okay, right. Forgot about that. That's a thing. The hell? Oh. Items. Ew, that's gross. It's not a good item. There was really good stuff in there. That was not one of them. I'm kind of wondering if I need to get all 4 of them in one run, or if... taking out all of them. That's a good one. I like it. No, that's not good. Man, screw this guy. Damn it. I hate the birds. This is a terrible, terrible addition. Oh, no. Oh. Alright. It's mocking me. Yeah, alright. I think we're going to call it there. So, we're going to head over to one of our friends here tonight. So, let's see who we got. Selena is playing Untitled Goose Game. She does variety streaming, and she is also a math person, but does not actually do math on Twitch. We have DVD, Emmy, Final Fantasy VI, Science is doing Science and Technology with Science News. Bon is doing Red Dead. Black Media is doing Call of Duty tonight. So I think... let's go see Emmy. I haven't seen her in a while. So, if y'all would join us on over, we'll have a good time. Go see Emmy Divergent. We will be back on Tuesday for Math Night, and please come on in with any questions you might have on, yep, any sort of math topics you want. Most of the time I do stuff that's in the scope of 2-year college type stuff, but anything from Algebra 1 on up through differential equations, maybe even further. We'll see. We got a few people who come in and ask questions about all sorts of other stuff, including computer science, so occasionally I can help out. Alright, have a good weekend, everybody. My name is Obi-Wan Pez. This is N Simplex Pachenko. Have a good night.